Are you feeling proud because you used AI to finish 8 hours of work in just 2 hours? You think next quarter your boss will raise your pay because you are more productive. You are wrong. I am Max from 5 years ahead, and I brought you one brutal truth. In the next 90 days, at the next budget lock-in, your company will use your AI-driven productivity as proof to push your pay down. This is not a conspiracy. This is cold math. When the same workload used to need one person, and now it needs half a person, the price of the remaining person drops. And the worst part is, you hand them the evidence yourself. Faster reports, cleaner emails, faster delivery, better looking output. In this video, I will show you exactly how they squeeze the idea of wages. And at the end, I will give you 3 emergency steps you must do within 90 days to turn yourself from a worker into leverage. Why do you produce more, but your pay is about to shrink? Why does a company praise efficiency, then turn cold when it is time to share money? Could it be you are walking into a war school never taught you labor income versus capital income? Or is the scariest thing not that AI is smart, but that AI makes your effort cheaper? Every day, we will clear it all up right now. Welcome to today's story, the 90-day pay cut. And now, keep walking with Survive AI. Right now, you only need 3 things. 1. Why productivity will not save your paycheck. 2. How hiring systems lock your pay in 60 seconds. 3. The 3 survival steps you can start now, so you do not get poorer just because you work faster. Meet Sarah. She is a data analyst. Before, she needed 5 days to build one report. Pull data, build tables, write a summary, then revise it to match her boss. Recently, Sarah started using AI. 5 days became 5 minutes. The whole team stared. Her boss smiled and called her a productivity star. Sarah believed it. Then 90 days passed. Performance review time. Her bonus got cut. She sat across from her boss and heard one calm sentence. This work can be done with AI now. It is not high value anymore. Sarah went silent. She thought she saved the company thousands of dollars. So why was her share smaller? In that moment, Sarah learned what many people learned too late. Productivity does not automatically become wages. Productivity becomes profit for the person who controls pricing. Here is the lie about productivity. You see yourself moving faster, so you think your value went up. The company sees cost going down, so they see a chance to pay you less. Because your wage is not based on how much you produce. Your wage is based on how hard you are to replace. Look at history. From 1970 to today, productivity jumped with technology, but real wages only rose about 9%. The rest flowed into profit, stock, and the people who own the system. AI is not starting this trend. AI is accelerating it, like gasoline on a fire that is burned for decades. The upside sounds nice. Record profit, lean operations, higher efficiency. The cost lands in your wallet. And if you think you can job hop to force higher pay, wait. Something is waiting for you in the interview loop, and it decides your number in 1 minute. You walk into an interview. You plan to ask for $3,000 a month. But before you even speak, the company's AI system scans the market in 60 seconds. It sees 5,000 people like you are unemployed. It sees many of them will do the same work with AI support for $1,500. So your pay gets pushed down before the conversation even starts. This is not because recruiters are evil. It is because the system is designed to find the lowest number you will still accept. In the AI era, many repeatable office tasks get priced, like compute cost. If AI can produce a report for a few cents of electricity, the company will ask, why pay you $50 an hour? The trade-off is clear. Businesses protect cash flow. In return, the economy splits harder. System owners go up, time sellers go down. And now the survival question hits. If selling labor will not save you, what do you do tomorrow? Do not skip. In the next 30 seconds, I will show you the one fatal point that locks you into a lower pay band before you even see it. That fatal point is this. You are selling skills, while the system is buying the cheapest outcome. When AI makes the skill layer cheaper, the only thing left to compare is who will accept less, while still getting the job done. Sarah looked back at her resume. It was packed with words like skilled, experienced, proficient. But to an algorithm, those are just keywords. It cannot measure impact from that. It only matches and ranks. After ranking, it drops you into a preset salary box, like a cage. Now you see why many people get squeezed harder the more capable they become. They accidentally prove the same outcome can be achieved with less cost than before. You think the squeeze happens at the end? No, it happens at the beginning. When your job gets defined as a bundle of tasks, Sarah's role used to mean the person who saves the project, the one who untangles chaos when data breaks and deadlines burn. Now it gets compressed into a few lines. Build reports, make dashboards, summarize insights, send emails. When your work gets compressed into a checklist, AI jumps in. And when AI jumps in, your pay gets pulled toward the pay of a checklist worker. This is the invisible strike. They do not say pay cut. They change the job label. Then they change the pay model. If you ever hear, your role is being standardized, translate it correctly. Standardized means they are turning you into a commodity. Most people panic and say, fine, I will work even faster to prove I am worth it. But the faster you go, the deeper you dig the trench called I am only an executor. AI does not need rest. You do. If both of you do the same type of work, the one who gets tired first loses. Sarah tried to speed up again. She sent reports earlier. Cleaner, more charts. Her boss praised her, then gave her more work. Not because the boss is evil, because the system rewards speed with load. One day, Sarah realized she had no time to think. Only time to run. This is where people break. You are not fired. You are boxed. Pay stays flat. Responsibility rises. And you slowly become a tool. So where is the exit? It is a simple pivot, and it hurts. Stop selling time. Start selling decisions. That means you do not say, I can do it. You say, I make this outcome better. And if I am missing, this risk will happen. If you want weekly strategies to keep your job and raise your value before AI, subscribe to Survive AI. I will not lull you to sleep. I will show you how to live inside the new game. Now stay with me, because this is the lock. When you change how you describe value, the system changes how it prices you. Sarah rewrote her story. Not skills, but 3 moments. One time, she stopped a bad decision. One time, she prevented a risk. One time, she lifted a measurable result. When you speak the language of consequences, you step out of the zone AI kills fastest. But wait, words are not enough. You must package it so the system can see it in 60 seconds. Because the thing that locks your salary is not always a human. It is a process that scans fast, filters fast, and rejects fast. Sarah did something different. She chose an outcome the company fears losing most. Bad decisions driven by dirty data. She showed how she detected data drift, how she fixed it, and what changed afterward. She turned herself into a protector of outcomes, not a builder of tables. And the moment you reach that position, the salary conversation changes tone. It is no longer, what do you want? It becomes, what do we lose if we lose you? Next, I will lock in 3 survival steps you can start inside 90 days. If you want out of the 60-second cage, you must do the one thing most people avoid. Pick a pain point with real money behind it, and stand there. A pain point is where a company loses money if it fails, loses customers if it slows down, or gets sued if it gets sloppy. When you attach to a pain point, you stop being a fast worker. You become a loss preventer. Sarah picked a simple pain point, but it is expensive. Wrong reports lead to wrong leadership decisions. She proposed a short data verification step before dashboards get shared. Not a heavy process, just a few clear checks to catch drift. Missing fields. And pretty but wrong numbers. Then she did the key move. She said, if we skip this, Perry, here is the risk. From that moment, she was not a report builder anymore. She became insurance for decisions. And that is a role AI cannot carry for you. Now I switch to survival mode. 3 steps you can start within 90 days. Step 1. Pick one outcome the company pays for and can measure. Do not pick something nice. Pick something painful. Uptime, error rate, decision speed, defect rate, processing time, or compliance risk. Pick one, then go deep until people connect your name to it. Step 2. Rewrite your value into 3 stories. One time you prevented a risk. One time you corrected a bad decision. One time you improved a measurable outcome. You do not need huge numbers. You need clear context, clear choices, and clear consequences. You are teaching the system that you are not a checklist. Step 3. Use AI to cut repeat work. Then use that time to upgrade judgment. The better your judgment gets, the harder it becomes to price you cheap. If you ask, I am a normal employee. How do I get chances to do big things? Here's the answer. Start with the work nobody wants. Own verification. Own standards. Own the bridge between 2 teams that keep misunderstanding each other. Write a 1-page "What breaks if we are wrong" before a project ships. It is not glamorous, but it pulls you out of the executor zone. And here is a pay-saving rule. Do not brag that you work fast. Brag that you work right, and that people can relax because of you. In the AI era, speed becomes default. Certainty stays rare. The person who creates certainty keeps value. Now, I want your input, so I can hit your exact pain next. Pick one. Are you more afraid of losing your job, or more afraid of losing your pay? Comment 1 if you fear losing your job. Comment 2 if you fear a pay cut. I will read them all, and I will build videos around real pain, not vague advice. What happened to Sarah? After she changed roles, the next review meeting felt different. Her boss stopped saying, AI can do this. Her boss started saying, if this is wrong, we are in trouble. That is when Sarah finally understood. Pay does not rise because you are busy. Pay rises because you keep the system from falling apart. You do not need to be famous. You need to become the person the company cannot afford to lose, right where they fear loss most. And in 90 days, if you do these steps, the pay conversation starts to flip. Want me to drop the template for a resume that survives AI filters? Plus a short interview script so you do not get salary capped at the start. Comment CV and subscribe to Survive AI. If you will not do it, do not complain later. The algorithm will not feel sorry for you. Here is my final line. AI is not only taking jobs, it is pushing the price of labor time down. You can move faster, but if you still sell time, you still get squeezed. The way out is to change roles. Attach to a pain point with real money behind it. Package your value as evidence. And use AI to upgrade judgment, not to increase load. Next episode, I will break down the 3 signs your company is about to lock a new pay band, and how far ahead you must prepare to protect income. I am Max. I will see you in the next one.